Hi everyone, welcome to Amaranth. These are general messages for the collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. Let's get into it. So the first card you have, Capricorn, today is number 58 and it says Chameleon. So the number 5, 8 and 13 are coming through prominent with this energy. So Chameleon is all about, being flexible, adaptable. These are also transformations in a subtle way. And for you, Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, you're all about discipline, structure, plugging through, right? The mountain goat, steadfastness. I feel that there could be changes happening around you right now, Capricorn, and I feel that you need to, adapt to those changes, embrace those changes with, gracefully. Do it easily, in a subtle way. I feel that, for Capricorn especially, you have like some structures laid out for yourself because of the Saturnian influence, right? You have those ways of working, you have ways of communicating, you have ways of writing things down or ways or the approach that you use for getting things done. And I feel that it's an opportunity right now for you to learn from diverse perspective, to open and broaden your horizons, to maybe modify your approaches, your strategies, adjust according to the changes. Maybe team members are changing, maybe your community is changing, maybe you're doing a house, maybe it needs to adapt to the changing laws of the city. I mean, it's not about changing who you are at the core. It's just that we need to shape shift at times. This is a total shapeshifter quality, which allows us to blend in with the people, which allows us to connect better with people, especially when, in the companies and even in the world, there is so much of evolution, there is so much of changing landscape and the professional front, on the personal front, at your community level, in your neighborhood. So we need to be able to adapt, especially if we're talking about your career and your job front, then maybe there are new technologies or new management or new skills that you need to learn in order to stay relevant in today's time. So it doesn't mean that you will change, your thought process completely or the skills that are gonna change. No, you're just adding skills onto that. So you're innovating yourself. You're reinventing yourself. So I feel that this chameleon energy is also about being very aware about the people around you, your environment, what's going on, reading the room, also having a good amount of emotional intelligence on how to react to people, when to say, when not to say, when to hold back, and the tone, the body language, everything we need to adapt. So having that emotional intelligence in order to communicate with people. Even today, like even globally, we see that countries are responding to changing policies really fast. That's the chameleon energy playing out at a global level. They're very flexible. Some countries will be very strong. They will stand their ground. Some of them will adapt to the changing policies. Even after the pandemic, a lot of companies, are open to hybrid work. Now, there's new consumer habits. There's new customer expectations. So markets and businesses, small and big, and companies, each one had to go through a change. Each one had to adapt to the new habits of people, of consumers. So I feel that this is a time where you can actually, experiment with, maybe if you are switching up roles, maybe it's a time to try new roles or try some passion projects or hobbies that, will build on the adaptability skills for you, because this will help you a lot to navigate not only at your office place, but also with the changing dynamics around you. Maybe people, maybe social groups are changing. So to better connect with the people or with your audience or with the company, with the management, this mild transformation on a day-to-day basis comes in very handy, especially unlike if you haven't seen the Breaking Bad show, it's very, very popular. And that's a kind of chameleon energy where, yeah, of course, it's a little darker twist in the Breaking Bad. But then, the people that adapt very fast to how others communicate to and how slow paced you speak slowly. When they're fast paced, they talk fast. and things like that. They adapt very fast to the communication style, especially the leaders, right? Because it allows them to lead, it allows them to bring the team together and to lead the team. So there are changes that are going on all the time. So learn up new skills and find where you can invest your time. Maybe newer projects, newer hobbies, newer passion projects to keep you relevant. Some of you might be learning online skills. Sometimes it takes time for the world is going on a path of digital transformation. People, schools, everyone is going online. Everybody, the society in general is shifting towards hybrid work and virtual work and virtual economies like bitcoins and cryptocurrencies and things like that, and remote work. So the world is responding to changing patterns and habits of people. So I feel this is a huge strength if you're able to adapt, makes you flexible, makes you thrive, and this is a great asset to have in the current times. The next card you have, Capricorn, is the South Node, and it further says designed to release. Absolutely, this is the time where you can shed the past baggage, your emotion baggage, any past weight that you have been carrying for long, and that will allow you to heal, Capricorn. It will allow you to, not only heal, but it will allow you to focus on your future. North Node is what we want to do in the future. That only happens when we're able to release the karmic baggage. So it's time for you to release what's not working, systems, rules, ideas, people, structures, company, everything that's not serving you, that's not aligned with your soul's path right now, is a perfect time to let go. So this will call for you to release your habits, your patterns, analyze what it is that you can just, transform according to the modern day and the people that are around you, so that, you don't have to hold on to past ways of being or the past roles or identities that you held in the past. This is like a rebirth moment where you can just, shed your past skin or prior version, an older version of yourself, and then, become the new authentic, the more the new version, which is more aligned with the higher, with your soul, with the higher self, with your future purpose that you want to participate in, that you want to create for yourself. It's time to leave those places of work which is not serving you, which is not keeping you excited or fulfilled. This could be attachments to anything. It could be declaring. Maybe you're holding on to a lot of stuff at home, so it's time to leave all of that, donate it, or give it away. So I feel that you might be upgrading yourself. You might be upgrading your systems at home. You could be upgrading your home itself. You could be working for companies or government systems where there are new laws coming in that are more in line with the modern times. You could be seeing a lot of people, of the prior generation that are at leadership positions. They are going, they're retiring, and newer positions are opening up for people that want to lead with newer vision, newer approaches, with fresher perspectives, right? So with Capricorn, the thing is that you want to know the outcomes. You have a certain way, a structure. The way that you want it done is the way you want it done. So you got to let that go at this point in time. It could be related because when we have these, urges to have a little bit of a control, this is how it should be, this is how this person should have spoken to me or said it, or invited me, or this, that, and the third. When we have those kind of, when we cannot release those controls over how people should react or participate and things like that, it's something to do with the ancestral wounding, which is a time for you to research more about and heal that part of yourself, especially the, when we cannot release control over how the people should behave or what the outcome should be. It's related to some ancestral wounding, and you can find centers to heal that as well, so that you become a more, aligned version of your current reality. Similarly, like when we're conditioned, like, the society wants us to do this, that, and the third, and we suppress our own desires. We don't even know sometimes who we were, what we wanted. So releasing all those societal pressures and expectations and doing things that you have wanted to do, or your childhood dreams, your childhood vision, or, learning skills and joining jobs or pursuing careers that now make you happy, because of the resources that are now available, because of the connectivity and network that is now available. So these are times to just let the old systems go, let the old teams go, companies go, ways of dressing, being, talking, everything go. And now society is moving towards a more progressive mindset. And there's more newer ways of being, of doing things, of in innovation, inventing, even finances. There are ways of doing finances differently these days. You can study the economics and see what's going on, what's working in today's times. You can invest in those places. There are so many other initiatives that are there. You can adopt them into your lives and upgrade your lifestyle in general. Next, you have Capricorn is the exit card number 16. So 1, 6, and 7 is coming through prominent with this energy. Exit, the source is leading that space, that familiar space. So again, exit is like leaving things, situations, mindsets, skills, situations, transforming them, transforming your situation, transforming yourself, starting new chapters, new intentions. This is a beginning of a new cycle for your new era. This is renewal energy. This is 8th energy of rebirth, right? Where you are evolving as a person in the physical dimension. Your soul is evolving. This is like tapping into things, your potential, your new skills, new opportunities, new places of work. Because it could also be spiritual evolution. You might have been incorporating some spiritual practices that allow you to, rise in evolution and consciousness states. And you are feeling more connected to the divine. And you feel like, everything in the past gotta go. It's a new version. It's like the snake shedding its skin. And this happens all the time. You could be participating in government level or government agencies which are changing up their agreements, changing up their policies, aligning themselves with the future. There's so much technology. There's so much technology in all the companies these days, so much of market shift which is going on to align with the current times, to align with the tastes, with the new generation. So this is a time where we need to come out of our comfort zones. And whether it's professionally or in businesses, passion, our own personal businesses, or in our own personalities, in our own personal lives, it's time to identify what's outdated, what's not working, what can be released, what's a rule we can have. Maybe it's a decoration, maybe it's a house, it's the color of the wall. It could be anything that's not resonating with you anymore. It could be leaving people behind, group of friends behind. And then, starting a healing process where you can heal ancestral wounds or wounds related to the past, wounds that created certain ideologies in our mind, which are not aligned anymore with us. So we can release that through therapy or talking to people. I mean, of course, it's scary to shift, to be a new person, to join new places, to head in new directions. We don't know where the world is going. We don't know what's going to come next. We don't know if it's going to be successful or it's going to be failure or it's going to be a loss or a profit. We don't know. We just have to, look forward to embracing those changes and make the necessary changes, make the necessary retirements, make the necessary, release the clutter, be more aligned with the current times. Everybody needs courage to do that. So you need to have that mental, physical, and emotional strength to pursue the new changes, to make changes within your own self, in your personal life. And I feel that with that, you will not only grow in person, which will also grow professionally. And the last card for Judy Capricorn, you have the Mother of Wands, and it's in the reverse for you. So Wands is all about manifestation magic, our inner will, our manifestation powers. That's the wand. And in the reverse, it speaks of a change, of a disruption in the flow of our energy, of our manifestation power. So I feel that there is some kind of, you might be tired, you might be burnt out. Because of the work that you have been putting in. Maybe you are at leadership positions because mother is like a very mature energy. So you could be at a mid-level or somewhere higher position leading or in a position of power in your place of work or business, whatever this is. So I feel that things are shifting. Maybe you're tired, you're burnt out with the policies and the way people are acting up, or the company is going. There is something that's triggering some kind of a fear in you, Capricorn. It could be that you wanted to go a certain way and things are not going according to you. definitely there is a burnout. There is something which you are not able to speak out, you're not able to express yourself. And it might be making you a little bit down on yourself, or a little bit impatient as to why things are not getting done. You might have some structures that need to be, changed, and something that needs to be released so that you can, feel good again. You can start new practices, and your company or team can experience new growth again. So something that needs to change, maybe you're not able to decide which way to go, what changes to bring about, and that's causing a struggle. So I feel that, this is also like not fooling yourself, not trusting yourselves. There is some self-doubt as well that I'm getting with this for you. I feel that you need a break right now, Capricorn. You need to recharge, you need to upskill, you need to understand which way to go. It's that maybe you're not getting appreciation from the company or from the people. Maybe there's some kind of a backlash because the style or the approach that you have is a little outdated. It's not working. You need to reevaluate that. If you're tired, if you're burnt out, go on a leave. If there's no problem with telling the company that you need a break, at least it'll give some time to restructure, rethink, reflect, and recover, first of all, from this energetic burnout. So I do feel that you need to, I feel you need to build your confidence back. You might be losing confidence in your policies, in your authority. So take to some, mentorship, take some scare, hire a mentor who can tell you the future direction. You can also take some therapy to feel rejuvenated, to recollect your thoughts, to take a break, pause, breathe. So that your creative juices can flow back again, Capricorn. So when we're burnt out, nothing gets done. No ideas. We hit a brick wall. No ideas coming through. So you might be hitting a writer's block, or in any creative ventures, you might not be getting, ideas to pursue. What is the next step? What is, your next creative project? You don't know where you're going with creativity. You don't even have the power to think of newer ideas, or you're not even getting new ideas. So I feel something in your workplace or in your life needs to be reevaluated. Think of how you can change things up, especially in today's times when we have to consider a lot of factors. We have to factor in the health, the physical health, the mental health of people that are working. We have to have leadership qualities that, are sustainable, like working for 80 hours a day is not going to be beneficial. Those kind of practices gotta go. We need to evolve with times. We need to evolve with the current trends. The people, next generation, we need to establish balance not only in our lives, but keep everything balanced at work and release any kind of control. Be a compassionate leader, asking for opinions, and involving your team with important tasks and delegating it to them. So right now, I feel with this Mother of Wands reversed, you need a break, you need to heal, you need to rest, you need to recuperate, and then rethink about what policies, which direction you can change, how can you upscale, how can you restore balance in your life, whether at work or whether in your personal life. And these being general messages are going to play out differently. So let me know how these energies are working out or playing out in your life, Capricorn. And hope you enjoyed your messages. So thank you guys for joining. Please subscribe and hit the like if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye for now.